Hello, world, and welcome to the Mecca of Mastery TV. I am your host, Mecca. If it is your mission to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life, then you are in the right place. I'm so excited about this episode because in this episode, we are speaking about personal and spiritual development. And the topic of this video is why you don't feel happy with yourself. Let's get straight into the video. Many times I've been in a place at my life, no matter how hard I've tried, right? I did all the self-love, rituals, activities, all these things, blah, blah, blah. I just didn't feel good about myself. When I would look into the mirror, I wouldn't like myself energetically, like just everything about me. I didn't like myself. I didn't really love myself. You know how some people, they just like, oh, wow, like they really love the work that they do. That's how I was like, what? Like, I never liked nothing. Every time I looked at the work that I do, when I painted, when I danced, when I did anything, I would just be like, I don't like nothing that I do. I didn't like the way I dress. I didn't like my hair. I didn't like my friends. I didn't like my life. I didn't like myself. And it took me a while to realize why this was, in a bunch of trial and error, but through really studying my patterns and really going within myself, asking myself, Mecca, what is it? And seeing, right? Seeing when I did have moments when I was really in my bag and feeling good about myself. Like, for example, how you would be so obsessed with a certain celebrity or somebody within your community who you just look at and just think of value, and you look at them and you think, like life within them. I would have those moments with myself, and when I had those moments, I would still, again, go within and study what was the difference and look at the patterns. And I cracked the code on something, and I had to come and tell y'all today, because since I have found that out, I made sure that I continue to do this, because it's life. Of course, you're not going to like yourself if you don't do this, or if you're doing this thing, what I'm about to mention. You ready for it? I like to get straight into it. I'm not even going to waste y'all time, because I can't stand those videos where they beating around the bush. It's like, just tell me what I came for, you know? So, here it goes. How can you like yourself? Honor yourself, value yourself, right? Be there for yourself. Look at yourself as your own soulmate. Bet on yourself, all of that. If what you put out and set out for yourself, right? If what you say for yourself and you put out for yourself, if you say you're going to do X, Y, Z, if you don't show up for yourself and you don't do it, how can you love yourself? That is it. When you say, I'm going to do X, Y, Z, and you don't do it, you are training your brain, right, to not value something. Whenever you miss an appointment, let's say you have a doctor's appointment or you going to the gym, you're training your brain to not value something. Your brain is saying that's not important. So when it comes to something for yourself, say your business, say you want to do something for your body, your spirituality, your relationships, and you don't do it, it's the same thing. The brain doesn't know if it's different, the difference between something being outside of yourself and it's being about you. The brain doesn't know. All the brain knows is you're responding to XYZ like this, and that's it, right? So whenever you say you're going to do something for yourself, you need to do it. You got to show up for yourself how you show up for them at work. You got to show up for yourself and buy yourself gifts how you do for everybody else. You buying everybody great-ass gifts and everybody bracelets and Pandora bracelets and Uggs and T-shirts and flights, but you don't do that for yourself. You fly out to go see XYZ, but you won't take a trip for yourself, for your soul. How can you ever like yourself if you don't treat yourself how others are treating you or how you treat others? It just doesn't work like that. You see what I'm saying? So I realized whenever I would fold on myself, whenever I would slip up and not hold myself accountable, is when I would feel down about myself, because I was not, guess what I wasn't doing? I wasn't being there for myself. So how can I love myself and value myself? I wasn't treating myself like value. I would show up to work, right, to this job that I didn't want to be at. When I had a job, I would show up to work all the time, this place I didn't want to be at. But when it came to my business, I would be distracted, scrolling on Instagram, right? Instead of working on the things I need to work on. And then at the end of the day, I feel shitty. Of course, Mecca. Like, what you gonna expect to feel good from something like that? You have to show up for yourself, no matter what. And guess what? Put those boundaries in place for yourself. Sometimes people say, Mecca, it sounds like you be telling me to be selfish. You are. You have to be selfish. Being selfish is not a bad thing. You know, it's a lot of things in this world, on this planet, that they have taught us that we know are now lies, right? The school system, financially, what they taught us is lies. They didn't teach us about taxes. They didn't teach us about residual income and none of that. They taught us lies, right? To get in debt and spend the rest of your life trying to pay off debt that you may never pay off. So you know all the lies that they taught us. So you know, guess what? That this is a lie too. Being selfish. And they say it's a bad thing. That's a lie. Being selfish is a great thing. And I don't mean being selfish in a bad way, right? As being self-centered. Being self-centered and being selfish is two different things. Being selfish is putting yourself first, filling your own cup up, loving yourself so you then have enough, so you can have enough to pour over into other people. But if you're not selfish, if you have nothing in your cup, you have nothing to give, you all out of whack, they all out of whack, you can't help nobody, everybody all messed up. But if you know how to stay in alignment with yourself, make sure you are good, fill yourself up, then you can give. You know what I do? I sit there, I read, I study myself, I'm meditating, I'm doing all of that. I wouldn't be able to sit here and do this and be here talking to you guys right now on Mecca Mastery TV if I didn't do the things I did do for myself, right? If I said no to every time somebody send me a message, instead of responding immediately, I have times throughout the day where I check my emails and my messages. I'm not checking my phone all day. How can I ever get things done? How can I ever be present? How can I ever learn? How can I ever come and produce good value and give to you guys to help you that is also helping me? You get what I'm saying? So the key is to loving yourself, to really, really, really loving yourself and being there for yourself and liking yourself, is showing up for yourself how you show up for everybody else in the world and everything else. Do that for yourself. I remember when I used to, like, when it comes to men, I have that, you know, you got that boy that you like. I remember I used to have those moments where I would go all out, get my hair done, nails done, eyebrows, all of this, lashes done, wax here, wax there. But whenever I didn't have to see a guy, I wouldn't care, be like a bum. Like, girl, why would you do that? Do that for yourself. So now you see me in the grocery store looking like I'm going somewhere. People are like, where are you going? I'm like, to the grocery store. They're like, girl, you ain't going to see nobody. Like, no, I'm doing this for me because I feel good about me. So look at all the areas of your life and say, how am I showing up for myself in my relationships, right? With my spirituality, with fun and recreation, okay? With my with my nutrition, with my fitness, with my money. How am I showing up for myself? Am I doing the things that I say that I'm going to do? Stop playing yourself. Stop missing appointments with yourself. Do that for yourself. Do the things you need to do for yourself, period. That's it. Enough said. If you need help with this, like I said, you can always just email me at meccabookings@gmail.com. I offer one-on-one coaching and other products and services that can help you get from where you are to where you want to be. So I hope you love this video and you share this with somebody you care about, because we always say here at Mecca Mastery TV that sharing is caring. Look, progress over perfection is the key. Progress over perfection. Oh, and guess what, my ladies? Make sure that you, like I mentioned before, you get your Yoni steam herbs that's caught by me. Make sure you want to get your chakras aligned, remove all those negative energies, sexual energies from your womb, and so much more. Just click the link in the description box below to order your jar of our Yoni Power Yoni steam herbs today. And if you don't know where to start on your spiritual journey, or just becoming deeper connected with yourself so you can remove all those negative energies and blockages from your energy field that is blocking you from your blessings, I highly recommend our 21-day healing plan. If you want more information, you can email me at meccabookings@gmail.com or click the link in the description box below. And we also have our protection kits available. Stay protected. This protection kit is beautiful. The items in here, we have some crystals that will help you stay aligned, some protection crystals. All you do is write down a list of things that you want to release from your subconscious. You burn that letter, and then you take your sage and Palo Santo wood. You cleanse your space of negative energy, and you bring in love and positive light. You then take your selenite and your black tourmaline crystal, and you sit and you visualize those things that you want for yourself coming into your life in physical reality. Make sure you just DM me at meccabookings@gmail.com to order yours today, or click the link in the description box below. Until next time, as we always say here, you, my friend, you go out into the world. You kick a whole lot of action. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do anything, because you can do whatever you put your mind to. I'm sending my love, my light, my energy, peace, gratitude, good ass vibes, tranquility your way. Until next time, I see you in the next episode. Namaste.